In my last video, you'll recall that I did an unboxing from BB Crafts, and I poured some molds, and this is what the mold looks like when you're done with it. These are really easy to clean. I just have some damp baby wipes, and you're just going to rub them. It takes a little bit of effort, and a lot of it you can just peel off. You can also just put this in your sink to soak. And as you can see, it will come off. So these are the pieces that I cast. I used some just regular glossy accents, and when you unmold them, you'll see that these are actually got a cup. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to do these. Just got to decide which one I want to do first. So we're going to do this teardrop shape. Maybe this one. I don't know. I like this one because it really reminds me of like a stone. First thing I'm going to do is actually heat the bezel up a little bit. Okay, after I heated the bezel, I just dropped in some clear embossing powder. And since the bezel is actually pretty hot, it's going to bind with the plastic and the glossy accents, and it will set up. And once this is cooled off, you'll be able to just put it on a chain and wear it. I know that is just, it's really, really pretty. And once it's completely dry, it may or may not look a little bit different. Right now it is warm. It's not so hot, obviously, that I can't hold it. The next way to do these is to use some E6000 glue. You're just going to want to squeeze some into the bezel. I'm going to use the end of my paintbrush. This is just a cheapy paintbrush, and it certainly isn't going to hurt it. And I'm going to spread this out. If there's a little gap like there is in this one, don't worry about it. You will never see it. I'm going to take my bezel, or take my piece that I cast. I'm going to real gently hold this in place for a minute or two. Actually, just 30 seconds. And then I'm going to put it somewhere so that it's not going to get disturbed, but it will set up and it will become permanent. One last way, actually one of two ways you can also do these, is to take some fingernail glue, like super glue kind of stuff, and drop some in the bezel. You could also fill this with some hot glue, which I do not have, but to use the fingernail glue or the hot glue, in order to use the super glue, you're just going to make sure your top is open. So I just clip that. And I'm going to just run this just inside that edge. Once that's done, I'm going to place my cast piece into the bezel. And I'm really pleased with how much this really does look like an opal. And just like with put it on thick fingernails, you'll want to hold on to this for about 10 seconds, maybe 15 if it's a larger area like this. And you can kind of feel that it's not moving anymore. Once again, you're going to want to put this aside and let it dry completely. Regardless of how you put your cast piece into your bezel, I do recommend that you just leave them alone for like 24 hours before you put them on a piece of jewelry or make a dangle or charm or something like that with them. Thank you for joining me today. I will leave the products in the description box down below. If you have any questions, send me an email. I hope that you're all doing well. Stay happy. Be a blessing. Bye for now.